Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns. So now that we have started a new episode, we're actually in the middle of a level here. We're going to do a bonus right away. We're in the middle of a level that I can't remember the name of, so I apologize about that. It's the second level in World 3. And what I'm going to do to start this episode is actually talk a lot about E3, really. Mostly from Nintendo's point of view. Eventually I'll talk a little bit more about Sony and Microsoft, but I was getting on the subject of the new Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and I was kind of talking about how really that announcement really just saved Nintendo's Direct from being a complete bust for me, because other than DKC Tropical Freeze, there really just wasn't anything that exciting for me, because everything else is stuff that I was already expecting to be announced, like the new Mario, the new Smash Bros. And Wind Waker, and it's just stuff that really just didn't excite me that much. It's like for one thing, the new Mario is kind of underwhelming. It's essentially, I hate that. That's a big trap. Anyway. The new Mario was kind of a disappointment just because I was expecting something more along the lines of Galaxy and Mario 64, you know, like another Star Collection game. And instead it turned out to be essentially a console version of Super Mario 3D Land. It brings back that concept, which I like. I do like that concept, and it is something that I will admit to wanting and suggesting to happen, but it's just still kind of underwhelming from what I was expecting to get. I hope this N is gettable, because that thing's gonna shoot automatically. Hold on, no, I think what you want to do is you want to switch that automatic shoot barrel to something else. So hold on, let me figure this out so I can get that N. I don't want to get these letters all over again. You want to hit this button up here, and that will switch that barrel down there to a barrel that you have control over. Yeah. So that's how you get the N. That's kind of tricky, actually. I never really thought about that. Yeah, I kind of did this in a weird way, this barrel blasting segment. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I am excited about Super Mario 3D World because again I liked 3D Land, and that is something I wanted to see, was a console version of that, and also it has multiplayer as well, which is another thing that I have always wanted in a 3D Mario game, is multiplayer. So it will be fun. I'm not gonna act like it's not gonna be like a good game or anything. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but it's kind of underwhelming compared to like getting the grand experience of Galaxy, you know? Like I wouldn't have minded a Galaxy 3. I really wouldn't have. This is a pain in the ass, by the way. Just have to watch which ones spin, jump for them. G, get out of here. Okay, we're just about done with the level. This is kind of weird here. I remember this. So this you have 3 chances to do. Wait, hold on. You shoot it once, I guess. Yeah, so what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna be rotating, and you have to get into the mouth. And you see right there, those 3 barrels down there, they're explosive barrels, so you have 3 chances to do it. Because eventually, if you miss 3 times, you'll lose those barrels and then you'll die the next time you miss. So to time it right. There we go. You only have to do it once, I think. No, you have to do it again. Never mind. It goes a little bit faster this time. Shit. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh, no. Come on, let's not die. Okay, and that's it. That should be the end of the level, too. Let's get out of here. That level was a bit more of a pain in the ass than I remembered it being. But we got through it. We got Kong, and I'm happy. I'm happy that's over with. That's that's probably been the hardest level so far for us. Well, not really the hardest level so far, but it's been the hardest one to get KO and G in because of just the ways you have to get a couple of the letters. It's kind of tricky. Okay, so let's get We have 118 banana coins. Let's get our coin, or not a coin, our key. I'm not going to worry about buying any lives or junk like that, because I don't need them. I still have 49, so I'm in great shape in that regard. You can only buy one key per world, by the way, so if you think you can just buy all the keys at one time, you can't. You have to wait till the next world to buy the key for that world. And we get a big fat F for our gameplay on that level. Button bash is what it was called, so yeah, that's the right. I think we deserve an F for that. Okay, so let's move on to Damp Dungeon. I think I actually am doing this out of order. It's 3-4. I think I just did 3-2. I don't care. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, back to the whole E3 thing and Nintendo's part in it. I talked enough about the Mario game. I was underwhelmed by it. I am still excited about it, but I would have liked another Galaxy type of game. That's all I'm really saying. So it's kind of like a have your cake and eat it too thing that I'm going with that argument. It's like I'm still getting something that I wanted, that I'm excited about, but I was kind of expecting something a little bit more grand and something a little bit more new that just we weren't expecting, but something that we can be really excited about. So, oh well. And I'm talking about the 3D Mario, by the way. Moving on, there was Wind Waker, the HD remake, and that was disappointing too, because really it doesn't look that much better than the original GameCube version. And apparently it's going to be the exact same game too. There's nothing going to be added. They're still not going to, add their dungeons that they removed from the original game. Which apparently, I mean, there is a good reason for that. It's because the dungeons that were removed from the original Wind Waker were used in later Zelda games. I'm guessing Twilight Princess had a lot of the removed Wind Waker dungeons. But still, it doesn't mean you can't design brand new ones. I mean, come on now. That's what I really wanted. Like what I wanted with the new Wind Waker was maybe like a classic mode where it is the exact same as the original game, and then like a new mode where there'd be more dungeons, maybe altered versions of the original dungeon, so it'd be kind of like Master Quest, and just something new, just a new experience. All together would have been very nice, the new Wind Waker, and would have been worth picking up. But at this point, I don't think I'm gonna get the new Wind Waker. I just don't see a reason to. I mean, I might get it at a very, very low price when it, like, used and rather low pricing. I'd probably get it then, but not at $50 or $60. So that's Wind Waker. And I'll skip Tropical Freeze because, again, we're playing Donkey Kong Country Returns. I can talk about that extensively later, which I really do want to talk about that extensively. What else? So there's Smash Brothers. That was the last thing that was announced. I'm sure I probably missed a couple things on Nintendo's part that I didn't talk about. But yeah, I'm excited, of course, about the new Smash Brothers. I'm not gonna go for that puzzle piece after all. I messed up the roll, of course. It didn't respond to that time. There's a bonus down below, actually, if I go on the grass down there. If I can cling onto it. Let's go check that out. Why the hell not? Try to get some puzzle pieces here. I'm not gonna go for that one that they roll towards, though. Screw that. This should be easy. This is one of those ones that just the platform moves back and forth, and you bounce up and get this. You really should never fail this one unless you're just not paying attention. And you fall off. It's the only way you can possibly fail this one, because they give you way too much time to do it. There we go. Okay, so I was on the subject of Smash Brothers, wasn't I? Yeah, I mean, it looks exactly what you would expect. It's Smash Brothers. I'm glad it doesn't look like they're changing the gameplay that much. And, of course, there are new characters announced. Excuse me. There's a villager from Animal Crossing, which looks pretty badass. Then There's Wii Fit Trainer, which no one saw coming, but that actually looks pretty badass too. I love the trailer for that, how it shows like Mario, Link, and Kirby like just kind of like minding their own business, doing yoga, and then all of a sudden Wii Fit Trainer just comes out of nowhere and curb stomps them. I thought that was hilarious. Just like they're minding their own business, and then you get curb stomped. It's like, really? I mean, I guess they were doing it wrong. That's probably why she curb stomped them, but still, that's kind of extreme, don't you think? And then, of course, the biggest character reveal was Mega Man. So I think a lot of people probably saw that one coming. That was like, other than Sonic, that was probably the biggest third-party request that people had, was Mega Man, as far as being a character. So looks pretty badass. Looks like he's gonna have a lot of movesets. Like I'm really intrigued by the fact that he can use all the like he can use an assortment of Robot Master moves in this moveset, and I wonder how that's gonna really work. Like, maybe you can choose when you choose your character. I'm curious how that's gonna work, and I'm also curious of whether or not that's gonna play into other characters as well, like Kirby. I would like to see Kirby like getting more of his I kind of want to see Kirby get moves that he got in the actual Kirby games, as opposed to what he's gotten in previous Smash Brothers, where he can just, you know, suck in other characters and take their standard B attack. Like, I want Kirby to actually get moves that he gets in his games, like the cutter ability and the sword ability and, you know, spark and all that junk. I hope I got all the Kong letters. That just came to mind. I feel like I missed one. Oh, I can do this too. Did I get all the Kongs? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. K-O-N-G. Okay, good. Ooh, I was getting kind of worried about that, not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm excited about the new Smash Brothers. Don't know when exactly it's coming out. They said 2014, and I have a funny feeling it might be late 2014. It seems like that game's going through some development hell, and it seems like it's gonna be a while. But still, I'm looking forward to that. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Smash Brothers, and there's Pokemon X and Y. Of course, excited about that. Not really much to say about it. I mean, 3D Pokemon. You know, what else is there to say? This Mario Kart, standard Mario Kart, really wasn't like it looks like it's gonna be fun. You know, you can't really say much more about it though. It just looks like Mario Kart. It's hard to be disappointed by it. So that looked good. And I guess I can talk about Tropical Freeze now that I've really talked about all the other Nintendo stuff that I wanted to talk about. Let's see what this is. This might be a puzzle piece. Yep, thought so. This part you can do a lot of just rolling through it. Oh yeah, that K can kind of be tricky. Be careful with that K. But anyway, yeah, Tropical Freeze. That was what saved the Nintendo Direct from being kind of a blah experience for me, because I was not expecting that at all. Because I remember Retro saying that they weren't planning on making a new Donkey Kong Country game. They said that, yeah, it was possible, but they said that they had no plans to do it, and I'm guessing they were just bluffing with that, because clearly they had plans, and it looks like it's well on its way to being finished. It's slated for release in November, which is awesome. It's gonna come out very soon, and it looks really good. Like, I'm super excited for it. I'm just really happy to see that they're continuing with the series. That was a dumb idea. Yeah, don't slam on those boxes; they blow up if you slam on them yourself. If you have the cannonballs blow them up. But yeah, I'm just glad that they're continuing the series. It gives me hope that they'll continue past Tropical Freeze and make more Donkey Kong Country games in the future. I mean, I don't want them to like overdo it and come out with them like every year, but you know, like once every 4 or 5 years or something like that. You know, that'd be good. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. Like, honestly, I was expecting them to come out with another Metroid game. That's what I saw coming. I also would really like Star Fox. Like, if there's one thing that I would have wanted other than Donkey Kong Country, it would have been Star Fox. I'm kind of bummed that we're still not going to get a new Star Fox, but someday it will happen. Someday a Star Fox will come back. What the hell? I thought that was a secret jump going down there, and apparently I just jumped onto a cannonball. That sucks. See, this level, this is probably the closest thing you get to kind of a reference to Donkey Kong Country 2 in this game. Is you get kind of a pirate ship type of level. But anyway, the thing about Tropical Freeze is that, that I actually kind of like is it's kind of its own unique theme too. Like, what I was hoping for with the Donkey Kong Country Returns sequel is for it to be a reference to Donkey Kong Country 2 and have all the levels like based off of that. Just like how this game, the levels are based off of Donkey Kong Country 1. So, you might think that I'm kind of disappointed by the fact that Tropical Freeze doesn't really pay tribute, or it doesn't seem like it's going to pay tribute to Donkey Kong Country 2 at all. But honestly, I'm kind of happy like about that. I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I like just the idea of like with the Vikings and all that junk, and just kind of the environments in general of the levels that we have seen. And I do like that we are gonna get Dixie Kong coming back, so that's something that I was suggesting a lot with the sequel to this game, is that they bring back Dixie Kong as a playable character and kind of have her serve the same purpose as Diddy. It's kind of like an alternate power-up, which looks like that's what she's going to be, an alternate power-up. Why is this not swinging? Huh? Well, what the shit? Hold on. I'm confused. I'm very confused. I think this box needs this to blow up. I'm not going to do it myself, though, because I don't want to lose Diddy. There we go. Oh, it doesn't have anything in it. Well, it did. It had a puzzle piece, which is useful, I guess. But I thought the box was like gonna make that platform like tilt, whatever. Like getting rid of the box. I thought it was like weighing the platform down. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's try this again. Why is this thing not swinging? Oh, you have to climb up it. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. You have to climb up it to get to the barrel. I thought you had to swing to it. Oh, this is cool. The whole thing falls down. That's pretty nice. I think that ends the level, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Huh. That's a lot shorter than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. Got all the Kong letters. Not too bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. I'll talk more about... we're gonna have 3 episodes spanning of E3 talk, aren't we? I'll talk more about Tropical Freeze next time on Donkey Kong Country Returns. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.